Welcome back. Today, the 10 most played games on Steam right now. Not the best reviewed, not the longest, not the cheapest. The ones where, at this exact moment, the most people are clicking play. I'm ranking them by what's actually worth your time. 3 of them are AAA tentpoles you've already seen ads for. 4 of them are indie. And the number 1 is going to surprise you, because it's not Call of Duty, and it's not Forza. Let's get into it. Mina the Hollower, Yacht Club Games, the Shovel Knight studio, finally pulling the trigger on a brand new IP. You're a mouse-shaped hollower with a whip and a burrowing dive, working your way through a cursed island that runs on a Game Boy Color palette. Every frame is hand-built, every screen has at least one secret, and the boss design is the best work they've done since the original Knight. What's missing is scope. 12 hours. Give. After Shovel Knight, Treasure Trove gave us 80 hours for the price of one game. 12 feels like the demo. $20. If you grew up on Castlevania or Link's Awakening, this is comfort food and you already know what to do. If you didn't, you've got a perfect on-ramp. Number 9, Paralives, 6 years in development, funded by Patreon, made by a studio that fits in a single Discord call, and it's currently outselling everything EA has shipped this year. It's a life simulation game. You build houses with a freeform grid no Sims game has ever offered. You create parafolk, you live their lives. The build mode is genuinely the best in the genre, full stop. What it's missing is the depth of simulation The Sims has accreted over 25 years. The personalities are thinner, the careers are sparser, but that's the price of trying. $36 in early access. Buy it now if you've ever screamed at The Sims 4's pricing. Wait 6 months if you want it polished. Either answer is correct. Forza Horizon 6 Japan, finally. 550 real-world cars, a Mount Fuji you can drive up. A Tokyo nightlife stage that looks like it was lit by a music video director. Playground games at the absolute top of their craft. What's missing is risk. This is Forza Horizon 5 with a new postcard. The progression curve, the season system, the festival vibe, all carried over wholesale. It's the most polished thing on this list and the least surprising. $70. If you own Forza 5 already and you've put 200 hours into it, this is the same game with better food photography. If you haven't touched the series since Forza 4, this is the easiest yes on the list. Number 7, Subnautica 2. The original Subnautica is one of the great survival games of the last decade, full stop. The sequel goes to a new alien ocean, adds 4-player co-op, and finally answers what unknown worlds learned from Below Zero. Which is apparently that the formula didn't need a story upgrade, it needed friends. Dropping into a hostile abyss with 3 other people changes the panic in a way solo Subnautica never could. What's missing? It's early access. Whole biomes are stubs. The mid-game Leviathans aren't in yet. $30. If you've waited 7 years for this, you've already bought it. If you haven't played the first one, stop watching this and go play the first one. Then come back here in 6 months. Number 6, 007 First Light. IO Interactive, the Hitman people, finally given the Bond license. You play a younger Bond, not Craig, not Connery, a new face, before the number. The Hitman engine ports beautifully. The set pieces are sharper than any Bond game in 20 years. The gadgets are stupid in the way they're supposed to be stupid. What's missing is the open mission structure that made World of Assassination great. This is linear, you're on rails. The replay value is honestly low. $70. If you wanted Hitman with a tuxedo, you're not getting it. If you wanted a 12-hour Bond film you control, this is the best one ever made. It depends entirely on what you were hoping for. Number 5, A Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. TT Games, after a long, ugly stretch of forgettable logo releases, reaching back for the trilogy energy that made the original Lego Batman games beloved. Every era of Batman is here. Adam West, Burton, Nolan, Reeves, the animated series. You unlock 150 playable characters. The puzzle design is actually back. The open world Gotham is the best one they've shipped. What's missing is anything new. The combat is identical to LEGO Star Wars, the platforming is identical to LEGO Marvel, and if you're over the age of 14, you've played this game 4 times already. $70 if you've got a kid, instant buy. If you don't, wait for the inevitable $40 sale in 3 months. Number 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, the biggest entertainment franchise on planet Earth, doing the same thing it has done every October since the Bush administration. A 6-hour campaign that wants to be a Tom Clancy novel. A multiplayer that's been tuned within an inch of its life. A Warzone integration. Here's the hot take. The campaign is the best in the series since the original Modern Warfare 2. The first 3 missions are genuinely incredible. The middle 6 are filler. The ending lands. What's missing is a reason to care about multiplayer if you haven't bought into the lobby pipeline already. $70 plus skins. If you played one COD this decade, make it this one's campaign. If you stop playing multiplayer in 2020, nothing here is bringing you back. Anchors to Sublimate. Look, every Steam top 10 has a surprise, and this is it. A $3.50 handmade Japanese action-adventure from a single developer about a rural island and the things that come out of the rice paddies at night. The art direction is striking. Ink wash, like someone animated a Ghibli storyboard. The combat is twin-stick. The world is small. The game is 8 hours long and finishes the moment it showed. What's missing is polish. Hit stop is inconsistent, the inventory UI is in broken English, and the boss balancing is rough. $3.49, that's the price of an espresso. There is no possible universe in which this isn't worth your money. The fact it's beating AA on Steam right now is the most honest signal this list has. Dang Darn Island, a 4-player co-op roguelike about being shipwrecked on a procedurally generated island with friends who will betray you for a coconut. You scavenge, you build, you run from things, and when you die, the next run starts with what you remembered to bank. The loop is incredibly tight. The art is charming in a way most pixel games stopped being a decade ago. The character classes are genuinely distinct. What's missing is solo viability. Playing this alone is a sad, lonely experience. It is designed end-to-end around the Discord call. If you have 3 friends and a free Saturday night, this is the best money you'll spend on Steam this month. If you don't, there's still time to find them. Number 1, Chainsaw Woods, $4.79. A solo developer survival horror game about a forest you cannot leave and the thing in it with a chainsaw. Currently outperforming Call of Duty's concurrent player count on Steam. Let that sit for a second. The hook is brutally simple: procedural woods, limited stamina, 1 save file, a monster that learns your patterns. The reason it's at the top of this list isn't because it's the best made game here. It isn't. The reason it's number 1 is that 25 years of awe spectacle has taught players to be suspicious of $70 polish, and a $4 indie that respects their time, scares them honestly and ends when it should, is the rarest thing on Steam right now. If you can stomach horror, buy it tonight. It's the cheapest legitimate masterpiece on this entire list. That's the list. Steam's 10 most played, ranked by what I'd actually tell a friend to buy. The pattern, if you look at it honestly, is that the indies are eating the AAs alive. Not because they're better made, because they're more honest about what they're charging for. Next week, we're doing the 10 most played games on Steam a year from now, and we'll see how many of these are still here. Take care.